Stop making these mistakes with your pawns. Mistake number 1. Creating double pawns. Try to avoid double pawns when you can. The pawn in the back cannot advance until the pawn in front advances. On top of that, these pawns aren't adjacent anymore and they cannot defend each other. If you do wind up with a double pawn, trade them off as soon as possible to get rid of the weakness. Mistake number 2. Creating isolated pawns. In this example, we can also see an isolated pawn. This is a pawn with no adjacent pawns to protect it. If you wind up with an isolated pawn, push it. Mistake number 3. Creating backwards pawns. Try to avoid backwards pawns. These are pawns such that all of the adjacent pawns have been pushed in front, and the square in front of them is under attack. Simply put, none of the adjacent pawns can help, and as a result, the backwards pawn cannot move forward. Mistake number 4. Creating holes in the wall. Avoid moving pawns in front of your castled king unless you're in extreme danger of getting mated. Those pawns act as a defensive wall. Moving them allows for holes in that wall. Mistake number 5. Capturing the wrong way. When you have an option to capture a piece with 2 different pawns, you usually want to capture towards the center of the board. Also, if a pawn is in front of the rook, you wind up opening up the file for the rook. That being said, you may want to capture in the other direction. In this example, the bishop and the queen are now free to attack. Mistake number 6. Not attacking the base of the pawn chain. If possible, attack the base of a pawn chain. It's not defended by the other pawns, and you may even wind up capturing other pawns in the chain.